Hey everyone, I know today is Friday and I know I usually do Fun Stuff Fridays today, but today I have a lot of stuff on my mind, I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about and a lot of stuff I want to cover. So I'm sorry, but there's no real Fun Stuff Friday today unless hearing my voice and listening to me talk about things is fun to you. So I'm sorry there's no Fun Stuff Friday today. Right now it has to take a back seat because a lot of stuff is on my mind. So I'm going to start off with a few good news. And the first piece of good news is that I actually am getting partnership back, which is amazing. I mean, it's such a good feeling. It feels like, I just lost my job and I got it back, and it really is awesome. I mean, like I said in the good news and bad news commentary, it's a bonus to me to have partnership. I mean, someone who's been around forever, for 6 years or 7 years, making videos about a game and, not getting any profit for it. It was strictly for fun. I still do it for fun, and I'll never, not do it for fun. I'm gonna stop when I stop having fun doing this. And I'm just going to constantly be doing this for fun, but the money is also obviously a bonus. I mean, I don't make, videos or a lot of videos and just put them out there just so I can make money. That's stupid. I stick to my same schedule. I do the videos I like to do, the videos I have fun doing. And the money that comes in is just a bonus, spending money so I can buy people gifts for holidays or birthdays or anything. I really don't even spend it, much on myself. So it's just nice to have some side money for what I love to do. So it's really nice to have partnership back. Curse Network is coming back, so I'm still partnered with Curse, and they took me in again, and I'm extremely happy. It's like I said, getting your job back. It's the greatest feeling. I was so happy when I read the email. I was like, yes, I get to be with a partnership that doesn't make me remove my videos or have a binding contract, and it's just a big relief. So thank you for everyone who was upset that I lost it, but I finally got it back. So good things do happen to good people, so I'm happy about that. Next thing I have to say, good news, is that if you guys watch the RuneScape official YouTube channel and you watch the RuneCast, which is like the RuneScape podcast for their channel, I guess. Well, they featured the rap battle Party Pete versus Wise Old Man, or Wise Old Man versus Party Pete, and they put it, in the feature of their video, and like they feature a new video or two videos every week on that Runecast, and without even telling me, they just featured my video, and it was amazing because I just watch their videos because I want to get insight on updates or insight on other things or just watch what they're doing, and I clicked the video to see my name up there, and Vodka B saying Regicidal won, having a rap battle between. It was just so cool. It was just like, I was ecstatic. The expression on my face was undescribable. And it was such a good day yesterday because I woke up, I came on the computer, and that sounded so wrong. You guys are going to take that so wrong. Oh, he came on the computer, huh? I went on the computer. I clicked that video because, I usually just refresh YouTube when I first get on the computer and read through all the comments or inbox messages I have. And then I go about, looking at YouTube videos that my subscriptions uploaded. And the first subscription I saw was the RuneCast. So I clicked on that and I saw my name and I was like, wow, this is insane. So it was awesome. And I saw people in the comments saying Regicidal won for the win. It's awesome that he's getting recognition. So thank you for anyone who commented nice stuff on that video about me. And thank you for supporting me through everything I do. Thank you for blowing up my Twitter, telling me I'm on the RuneCast, and all that after the fact that I knew. But it was awesome that you guys are there for me and always are excited for me when something cool happens. So that was a pretty cool thing. So yesterday was a really big day because I was featured on the RuneCast. Then I went to my friend's house for his birthday. We had a great time. Happy birthday to my friend David. And then I got the email for Curse Network and saying that they're coming back and I'm still going to have partnership. So it was an amazing day yesterday. But today started off a little off on the wrong foot. And what I mean by that is I read the behind the scenes June. Now, if you guys haven't read the behind the scenes June, it's up on the homepage right now. And you can check it out. I'm going to explain, what the updates are. And I feel like we're being gypped out of a month. Not really, but not so much. Obviously, I'm going to talk more about this stuff in the podcast when we review it in the Make It or Break It section. And also about the podcast is a lot of good feedback was on that, and you guys really enjoyed hearing myself, Jordan, and Alex speak about topics and all these other things for the podcast and for an hour long. So you guys really did enjoy that. I'm glad you guys got something out of it while skilling. You guys got to listen and were interested the whole time. So thank you for listening and thank you for the support and giving us feedback. We really appreciate it. We can't wait for next week's episode. We have a lot of stuff to say. We have a topic of the week already, or possibly two topic of the weeks, because you guys are actually doing a good job commenting on that, and we're really happy to bring you this, because this is basically for the community, like we said during the podcast. We're doing this for you guys so we can help you out. We can give you some of our opinions and just help you out with future updates and enhance your knowledge on some of the things within RuneScape, because we've been playing for a while and we know a little bit about the game, so we're allowed to help you out and hopefully give you some helpful information. And basically the whole point of it is to let you listen to something while you play Scape and, be interested the whole time. So we hope we can establish that and hope to keep you guys happy. But one thing I said during the podcast is that if I didn't get a code for the Combat Rework beta thing, then I would find that to be bullshit because I've been playing this game for 7 years. I'm a Completionist Cape holder, and they should be able to give me a beta code, and I shouldn't have to sign up, and wait just like every other person. So I went to go sign up today because they had the release today of signing up for the beta, and it said I've already signed up. I'm already have full access to the thing, so I'm happy about that. At least they came through to me on that one, and they allowed me to try the beta. So June 26th, I'll be partaking in the beta, and I'm not mad about that at all. They really came through on that one. I'm really happy that I'll be able to try it out. Now, a big thing that I saw was I watched the behind the scenes video that they put out, RuneScape, and the video showed the Fish Flingers rework and the combat rework. And now the combat rework looks a little cool. It kind of looks just like unrealistic. I mean, it's not like a real fighting. Green stuff's coming out. All these. There's going to be no more special attacks. It's just stuff coming out of everywhere, and it's just really weird. Like I don't know. I just got a weird feel out of it. Obviously, it's just in the beginning of the works, but we'll try it all on the 26th. I'm not going to say anything about this right now. I have a lot about that to say in the podcast, so whatever about that. But something that really, really pissed me off, that just really struck me as why? What the hell? Now, I said in the podcast that killing the Queen Black Dragon shouldn't have been a completion escape requirement. Now, that's arguable, but this one right here should definitely not be a completion escape requirement. If you guys didn't watch the video or read the update, the Fish Flingers rework is going to have, 20 minutes, every 20 minutes you can play a game instead of every, hour or whatever it is right now. There's, 5 different tackle box rewards you can get. There's a small, medium, large, huge, and, gigantic or whatever. I don't even know what they're called. They're master tackle box. And the master tackle box is the level 5 one. And that requires, a lot of medals to get. I have the small tackle box, I think, because I was doing Fish Flingers while I was getting 99 fishing. And it's ridiculous because they said in the video, getting the master tackle box is going to be a completionist cape requirement. Now, I don't know if they're talking about the completionist cape or trimmed. I want a confirmation by a JMod. I sent them a tweet on Twitter, and I know people on the high-level forums right now are all going through it and seeing if we can get it. But I really want to know if it's a completionist or a trim completionist, because if it's a trim completionist, that's fine. But if it's a regular completionist requirement, that is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Because now, what the comp cape means to me, because people want to know what the comp cape means to me. The completionist cape means beating the game to an extent. Now, what I mean to the extent is doing everything that is matter, like a subquest, a quest, the music tracks, the tasks, 99 in all skills, 120 in dungeoneering, and anything that ties into actually beating the game, but not extremely. Okay, so the fight kiln is a kind of a mini game, whatever. That's it's whatever. I mean, that's just whatever. That's a part of it. The freeing the goblins, that's okay, whatever. It's like a sub quest, and basically the completionist case is fine. What it's at, the requirements of what it's at right now is fine. I don't mind it. But then you go into this other part where the trimmed requirement comes in. Now, the trimmed is basically for people who wanted to beat the mini games. Now, the people who want to beat the mini games, that's fine. That's for the trimmed. Now, I'm just going to list off a few trim requirements, and you're going to tell me if the completionist cape should, be the Fish Flingers requirement or not. Now, here, I'm going to tell you the regular ones right now. Here's what the completionist cape requirement is. All skills level at maximum 120, dungeoneering, and 99 other skills. All quests completed, all music tracks unlocked. All tasks completed, all magic spells unlocked, meaning bones to pieces from the Mage Training Arena, and all magic spells from Livid Farm. Now, all of this so far is fair. All prayers unlocked from dungeoneering, totally fair. All Varrock Museum kudos earned, totally fair. Unlocked use of the Abyss, totally fair. Laid the Goblin High Priest to rest, totally fair as a subquest. Enchanted the Salve Amulet, okay, that's a subquest as well. Return Clarence to rest, subquest. Reach the end of Stronghold of Player Safety, sure. Reach the end of Stronghold of Security, sure. All 5 of the Fremnic sagas completed, yes, subquest or whatever, whatever you want to call them, add-ons. Hunted the Thalassus 10 times, yep, that's after the quest, whatever. Complete the Fight Kiln, okay, not fully, but whatever. Kill the Queen Black Dragon, don't agree with it, but whatever. Okay, so that's the regular. Okay, there's nothing to do with minigames in there. Except, the fight kiln may be considered a minigame. That's the only thing that, you might take as a minigame. That's the only thing. Okay, now here's the trimmed. Now I'm just going to name a few and just show you why the fishing, the Fish Flingers tackle box thing shouldn't be part of the regular comp cape. Here's the trimmed requirements. Finished 5,000 games of Castle Wars. Minigame, beating a minigame. Unlocked maximum access to mobilizing armies rewards, 401 rank, which is also a minigame. Unlocked all rewards from the Artisan's Workshop, which isn't really a minigame, it's a skill thing, but that's also, just beating pretty much a minigame for a skill. completed all barbarian training with auto, just another thing like that. Then we have the obtain all circus clothing, which is pretty much a mini game. Okay. We've got the maxed rank in all of the barbarian assault roles, which is a mini game. We've got achieve a score of 1,250 plus in conquest, which is a mini game. Now, the point of the Completionist Cape Trimmed is if you want to go the extra mile, if you want to beat the entire game, it's to completely beat the mini games, complete all of the content within the game. Now, that I understand. Now, if you want to do that, by all means, go for it. I'm not stopping anyone from getting it trimmed. I personally don't want to get trimmed because I don't want to spend, another 600 days played or 500 days played doing all of these mini games and putting so many hours into these mini games just for a change in my smoke color on the bottom of my cape. That really doesn't matter to me. But if you add a master tackle box requirement to the to the regular Completionist Cape, getting a fishing minigame that's dead right now is dead. They're reviving a dead minigame like they usually do, and they're putting in they said they're putting in new stuff where the games run every 20 minutes instead of an hour. You can get 2 tickets per day instead of 10 a week, but which no one understands that 2 a day, 7 days a week equals 14 tickets a week, compared to the 10 you got a week. So you're getting 4 more, and that doesn't help anything. The requirement still takes 8 weeks to complete. So if it takes 8 weeks to complete, and I just have the small tackle box, I say maybe 6 or 7 weeks, from getting it. Once that update comes out on June 6th, I have to spend 7 weeks of my time to wear my Completionist Cape, which took 300 plus days to max out my account and the max skills and do all the quests. I have 518 days played right now, and you're going to tell me I have to spend another 7 weeks playing Fish Flingers to wear this cape that I worked so hard to get? No way. That should be a trim Completionist Cape requirement because it fits in with minigames. It's totally not relevant to anything within the section of the regular Completionist Cape. There is not one requirement that says you should have to beat a fishing minigame in order to wear this cape. That should be a trimmed thing because it goes in with all of the other minigames that require to be beaten for the trimmed. Now, that's my personal opinion. I know a lot of the Completionist Cape owners, like myself, don't want this requirement as a regular completionist because it's ridiculous. It does not fit in, it does not tie in, and it defeats the purpose of the trim Completionist Cape. If you added this minigame into the regular Completionist Cape requirements, then why not just add everything in? And why not just make it no Completionist Cape, just make it the regular Completionist Cape is beating everything in the game. Don't put a trim, just put the fucking Castle Wars games and I'll wear a max cape for the rest of my life. Don't make me play 7 weeks of Fish Flingers. I know no one's making me play 7 weeks of Fish Flingers, but if I have the cape already, obviously I want my, to wear the cape. I don't want to just keep it in my bank and grind this stupid skill. I worked hard for this cape, and I'm not going to play a dead minigame, even though they're reviving it. I'm not going to play this new minigame just because I have to wear my cape. It's stupid. It's not necessary at all, and I really feel strongly about it because why would I have to play that game? Now, if you want to add new stuff in and revive dead minigames to make them fun, by all means do it. I'll play it to have fun. I'll do it for Fun Stuff Friday, the new Fish Flingers. I will have fun with it. But when you put it in for us to unlock a cape with, and I have to grind it just like you did the QBD. If I could, I was gonna have fun with that, but then I had to kill it for the, requirement to wear my cape. And you're putting in the Fish Flingers thing for me to wear my cape again. I'm not gonna have fun with it. I have to grind it because I have to do 7 weeks of it. You think I'm gonna have any fun playing the game when I know I have 7 weeks ahead of me of playing it? No. So it's just really on my mind that it's going to be a regular Completionist Cape requirement. Now, it's not confirmed by anything yet. That's why I sent a tweet to them. I'm going to send them an email and just see what it is because it's a big thing. I mean, it's going to divide the line between regular Completionist Cape and trim Completionist Cape. So it's a big thing in my eyes, and I really hope that they don't fuck it up. I really hope they add it to the trim Completionist, and when he said it was a Completionist Cape requirement in the video, he meant trimmed. So let's just see where it goes from there. I'm sorry that, once again, there is no Fun Stuff Friday. I'm sorry you kind of had to hear me rant, but this has been on my mind, and I wanted to get it off my chest. And I wanted to tell you about the good news of me getting partnership back, that I was featured on RuneCast, and just a lot of good news. It's been a good, thing. I'm not going to, I'm not in a bad mood or anything. I just kind of got frustrated at the fact that this is a new requirement. And ever since I got my Completionist Cape, they've just thrown these bizarre tasks at us, and I don't like that. I really don't feel like it's fair or necessary. So that's my take on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below if you think it should be a Completionist Cape requirement or trimmed based on what I told you. And that's all I have to say about that. It's really ridiculous. Also, for anyone who's listened this far, if you haven't done the Cryptic Clue Fest yet, the Cryptic Clue Fest started today. The first clue is to get a pink Afro, a Team 26 cape, and a beer. Talk to Essjay in Varrock Middle, the girl by the, Diamond Jubilee thing. Talk to her, she'll give you a basket. Then go to the estate agency in Falador, the construction place where you buy a house, and talk to the person that's not the estate agent. And they'll take your items, the pink Afro, the Team 26 cape, and the beer, and they'll give you something in your basket. And that's, then you've done the first day out of the 7 days that you have to do it for the Cryptic Clue. And then after 7 days, after you do all the clues, then you will get a diamond like crown and a diamond scepter. So it's really cool. They actually have a cool, cosmetic reward coming out with this Cryptic Clue Fest. I will link below the link I'm going to be using to get the actual clues, so you guys can use that too if you want to keep doing it every day. There's a clue every day for the next 7 days, I think, or 5 days, I forget. But just keep checking the site whenever they have a new clue and just do what it says, and then you'll have these new cosmetic items for people who don't know about it. So anyways, that's all, guys. I'm sorry that it wasn't really a Fun Stuff Friday. I'm sorry it was more of a commentary, but I really had to, tell you guys all this stuff. It was a lot of information. I couldn't wait till Monday, and I couldn't wait till the podcast, obviously. So thank you all for listening this far, and thank you for, taking on my opinions, listening to my video, and supporting me through everything I do, because you guys are amazing, and I love each and every one of you, and thank you all so much. So comment below, tell me what you think about the Fish Flingers thing and the behind the scenes June, and let me know what you guys think in general. So I'll talk to you guys on Monday, and I promise you next Fun Stuff Friday will be much better. I don't know if I'm going to be doing Fish Flingers like I said, but I kind of want to do another Freestyle Friday. So let me know what you guys feel about the next Fun Stuff Friday being a Freestyle Friday, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. So later, everyone, have a great day.